Item number 9, public comment on items not on the agenda is the council's policy to refer matters raised in this forum to staff for investigation and/or action where appropriate. The Brown Act prohibits the council from discussing or acting upon any matter not agendized pursuant to state law. Please stand at the podium and tell us your street address.
Yes, Mayor, 973 Clark Avenue, Barbara Larea. Dear Mayor and council members, as you are aware from yesterday's phone call from the Howard Jarvis Taxpayers Association, which wrote and put Proposition 218 on the ballot, Proposition 218 legally and clearly dictates how water and sewer rates can be raised. I am hereby allying with one of the legal people from the Howard Jarvis Taxpayers Association. I'm not speaking for the whole HJTA, just the one person I spoke with, who recommends and requests that you make a motion to abolish the ordinance passed on May 8th and, if you desire, to start anew the whole process of raising the water and wastewater rates. As it was pointed out to you, the notice of proposed increases to the City of San Bruno's water and wastewater rates is allegedly illegal and that it is a violation of Proposition 21 of the California Constitution. Specifically, may I call your attention to these words, quote, "If you wish to file a written protest, please send a letter or postcard addressed to," city's address, quote, "your letter must identify the property you own by county assessor's parcel number or street address, the owner of the property, and it must be signed by at least one owner of record." These words are in violation of Proposition 218 of the California Constitution in that they allow only the owners of a property and not a renter who pays the utility bill, quote, ratepayer, to protest. Proposition 218 clearly states that property ownership shall be deemed to include tenancies of real properties where tenants are directly liable to pay the assessment, fee, or charge in question, end of quote. Quote, that the tenant would have the right to protest. Under the foregoing, water service is the quintessential property-related service, end of quote. In the beginning of my signature gathering, I did receive and turn in a couple of tenant signatures because I thought it was how the law was written. Then I was told by our wonderful staff that I can only turn in owner signatures. From that point on, when I collected signatures, I only asked the person if they were an owner, and if they said no, I told them the city said I couldn't turn these in. The city was warned that this owner situation is against Proposition 218, and we ask that you get rid of the ordinance that you voted on May 8th, come back with a whole new notice of proposed increased warning, and do another public hearing. Actually, the vote that was taken on May 8th shouldn't have even taken place because the thing was illegal to start with because the notice is not legal. Thank you.
Thank you. Mr. Rico.
Robert Rico, 7th Avenue. I'm a new member on the San Bruno Chamber of Commerce, and I just want to thank you, Mayor Rain, and Councilmember Medina and Salazar for participating in the grand opening of the every Sunday now farmers market at the new Tanforan shopping center fronting El Camino, and I hope all the San Bruno residents and neighboring cities will come out. We look at it as expanding a little bit bigger than it was this last Sunday, and hopefully we'll only be making improvements and we can be able to run all the way to November, and then we can look at next year. So thank you all for your assistance.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Anyone else? Okay.